Hi folks, thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Greg and this is All About Candles. I'm your self-proclaimed Canadian candle connoisseur. Today I have a review for you from Bath & Body Works. This is Root Beer Float. This came out, oh my gosh, it is a pretty ugly package. This came out as a sort of nostalgia collection with pink gumball. These two came out at the same time. Bath & Body Works has been doing this thing where they hype up these limited edition candles and make everybody want them, and then only release enough for about half of the people that want them to buy them. I'm over it. But anyways, yeah, these two sold out pretty quickly here in Canada. One of the lower volume stores that I went to only got like 6 of each of these. And I fell for it, you guys. I bought both of them. I bought pink gumball, even though when I smelled it in the store, it smelled really weak and I knew it was going to be weak. And I also bought root beer float, even though I had a root beer float candle sitting at home by Homeworks that was quite a bit nicer than this one. So screw you, Bath & Body Works. Your marketing department gets me hook, line, and sinker every time, and then I'm gonna come onto YouTube and burn some candles and bitch about it. Anyways, the scent notes on this one were scoop of vanilla ice cream, root beer, and caramel drizzle. It's a really, really sharp, top-heavy candle. To me, this is like a Barks root beer, whereas the Homeworks root beer float candle, I was saying in my review of that, was more like a dad's old-fashioned root beer. This is extremely effervescent, extremely sharp, very top-heavy, very sassafrasy, almost a little bit licoricey. There's something about it that's just a little bit too linear and straightforward and top heavy. And, you know, the fact that I had this around when I was also burning the Homeworks root beer float candle didn't really do it any favors either. I would recommend that candle over this one. I thought that this was going to be stronger than it was, and even now smelling it on cold, it smells like it should be at least like a 7 when you're burning it, but I feel like it probably only got to about a 6, maybe a 6.5 in a medium space. I felt like it was pretty lost in my more open areas. And honestly, I'm not sure I would have even wanted it to have been incredibly strong, because there is just a little bit of a sharpness to it that I find a little bit abrasive, you know? Yeah, it's probably a 6.5 in a more open space. It did burn quite nicely though towards the end here, once I got down to just a teeny bit left and could see the wick nickels. A little bit of sootiness and wick residue started to swirl around at the bottom there, but for the most part it was a pretty clean, even burn from top to bottom. I don't have any complaints about that. It didn't get super sooty, even though I believe it had, you know, the thick ropey wicks on it, but it was a plain white colored wax, so it performed decently. I wish that it had been a little bit more well balanced with a bit of a deeper sort of creaminess in the base note of this, you know? And it does say that there's a scoop of vanilla ice cream in there, but that poor vanilla ice cream just can't compete with the extra sugary carbonated Barks root beer. It just can't compete with it. You know, not a repurchase for me and not a recommendation either. Even if you happen to find one at semi-annual sale and think that you've made a great find, I would avoid it. Save your money. Turn to your left and you'll find another candle that you probably want even more. All right? Oh, anyways, thank you so much for watching me today. If you could leave me a comment, let me know how you're doing. Leave me a like, subscribe to my channel. That means the world to me. Until next time we talk, my friends, let's burn some candles and bitch about it. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.